So as we begin the practice, you might like to be in our beloved Stonehenge. You can start seated or be in a reclining position, whatever feels most appropriate. So here, you might even like to place your hands onto your belly. And just consciously begin to send the breath deep and low into the belly. Allowing the breath to deepen, deep and low into the belly, allowing a sense of expansion into the side ribs, the rib cage, and a gentle floating of the breath into the chest. And then allowing a slow, controlled exhale. And let's take 10 of these breaths. Count them backwards from 10 to 1. Inhaling, exhale 10. Inhaling, exhale 9. Keep making your way towards 1. And each time you exhale, just surrendering a little bit more, bringing more back surface of the body to the floor, letting go thoughts or stress or tension. And bring your attention to the meeting points between your body, the floor, the support, the earth beneath you. And begin to send energetic hooks or roots or like an anchor down beneath you, down into the soft soil, the layer, the crust, far down deep into the earth as you need, maybe even towards the fiery magma at the center of the earth. And from those roots or hooks or anchor, feel a sense of drawing up the earth frequency and allowing it to rise up and envelop your body, your being, creating a sense of a warm embrace, support, a sense of security. Feeling all the senses alive, taste in your mouth, smells around you, colors and shapes forming behind your closed eyes, or you might prefer an opened eye and soft gaze. Being present to all the sounds around you, near and far, and even the presence of an underlying silence beneath all the sounds. And this sense of you being the instrument the breath is playing, begin to become aware of how the breath invites you in. Perhaps it's through the movement of the breath, of the rise and the fall. Perhaps it's the smell of the breath, the nuances of your favorite scent. Perhaps it's the touch of the breath, enjoying the simple caress of the breath at the lips or the nostrils, or even as the breath travels, perhaps the touch of the breath at the neck or the arms. But perhaps there's an invitation around the temperature of the breath, a comparison of the outside air temperature to your body temperature, noticing warmth or coolness, noticing whether the inhale or the exhale feels warmer or cooler. Or perhaps there's an invitation around seeing the breath as visual, sense, or as a color. And perhaps breathing in that quality of that color. Or perhaps it's colorful lines and swirls flowing out into the space around you, swirls and patterns. Or perhaps even there's an invitation around the sound of the breath, hearing the breath, like the breath is music to your ears. Perhaps there's the sense of the sound of so or sa as you breathe in, and the sound of hum as you breathe out. Let your awareness here be soft, non-grasping, undemanding, like the touch of a feather or flower petals on your skin. And being open to the pleasure that you receive in feeling the breath, how the senses enhance this awareness, this quality of your breath. You as this magical instrument that the breath is playing. And ever so gently, really allow yourself to just relax into that ebb and flow of the breath, like gentle, silky texture, like the breath is an internal wave-like massage. As the movement, the breath in, the breath out, like an exquisite fragrance, the breath in as the breath out. Like the breath is the most nourishing food that heals and sustains us. The first thing we do and the last thing we do is take this precious breath, this prana, this life force, this chi, and this wonder as you receive the gift, this gift of life from the universe, and how you give back after it's circulated through your unique incarnation, this carriage, this vessel that you are. And even though air is the medium of the breath, its actual content is energy, life force, and aliveness. You are the instrument, the breath is playing. And in this giving and this receiving, this sense of night and day, you might begin to draw in the qualities that you crave or desire. And you might breathe out what you'd like to let go of, what's not serving you anymore. being aware of the smell, the temperature, or the motion, or the touch, or perhaps seeing or hearing the breath, that natural partnership and harmony of you and your breath, the awareness and your breath. You are the instrument, the breath is playing, completing the practice here.